Good evening. This is Pastor Omar connecting with you from out here in Los Angeles. I'm somewhere in Los Angeles right now. Good to see you, Harris J. This is my Freestyle Friday. I'm holding up something that my sons got at a event that they went to. It just came out, Public Enemy, God Plans, Man Plans, God Laughs. And I just got finished teaching chess. Good to see you, Jason Mount, with my group, Chess Tutors. And so I'm just happy to be here. No, you can tell me what happened in Paris today. I have not heard what happened in Paris today. Let me turn this around. This is Pastor Omar. So we're Freestyle Friday today. And, oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. But that's part of what I'm trying to talk about right now. Today, this Freestyle Friday, so you never know what comes out of my mouth. Good to see you, Nita. I'm glad to see you with Core Works is in the house. Off for terrorist attack. Yeah, that's some crazy stuff going on. But it fits in with what I'm saying. Today's Freestyle Friday, and I'm sorry, Father, whatever happened in Paris, I pray that you take care of that situation, that you will cover that, that you help all the families who got hurt in that tragedy. We send love to them, Father, right now, and we send peace and we send blessings toward them. We're just praying, Father, that we do something about this whole situation. Con Shot 88, good to see you. This is Pastor Omar Muhammad on Freestyle Fridays. And I just got finished teaching chess to some young people, and I'm hearing about what's happening in Paris, and it's messing with my mind. I'm so sorry to hear about these kind of crazy things. What's up? Good to see you. It's all good here today. My thing is mind control. And Freestyle Fridays come with generally a thought that just keeps running in my mind. And one of the thoughts that's been running in my mind for some time is, he who controls the images controls the minds of the people. Here's what I say. He who controls the images controls the mind of the people. I'll explain that in a little bit while. I'm actually watching a dude out there now talking about it. All right, cool. You might want to get back to that. Check this on the replay. This is Pastor Omar Muhammad. I am a proactive agent of change who communicates so that others might be healed, liberated, and appreciated. So healed, liberated, and appreciated. Today, I want to talk about an issue of liberation, and it has to do somewhat with what's going on there. Much love to you, brother. Peace and respect. Follow me. I'm on Facebook at Omar A. Muhammad, THTH.M. That's my degree. Find me at Facebook there. I'm also, thank you. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate you showing the love. That's a big thing for me today. And it's very important for us to interact. So today I'm very thankful for that, man. I'm thankful for the hookup on Paris. I just got finished teaching. I was okay, teach you a private scope. I'll make it happen, man. We do that. Thank you for doing that. Core Works. Share with your friends. Before you go, share this with your friends, because we're gonna talk about some real serious talk here on Freestyle Friday. We talk about serious talk. Please share with your friends. Con Shot 88, and then we'll come back and talk to you later. And then we'll get back together and talk about that. Thank you. Appreciate that. So Unsung Women join. Thank you for joining. This is Pastor Omar Muhammad. We're talking about Freestyle Friday here. And I got this thing that's on my mind. You know, I'm a proactive agent of change who communicates so that others are healed, liberated, and appreciated. And today my freestyle line goes like this. He who controls the images controls the minds of the people. He who controls the images controls the minds of the people. And what's really bothering me is that there's someone who constantly controls the images, like what's happening in Paris, constantly showing us things that cause us to be in fear, constantly showing us things like terrorism, and they showed us every night after night, they constantly show us these kind of things. These things feed our psyche. These things feed our emotions. These things feed our thoughts. And then what happens is we become what we see. So he who controls the images controls the minds of the people. So I'm so glad that in my family, I control the images. I tell them that I show the image. One image that I show them all the time is a loving husband and a loving wife. We stay together. He who controls the images controls the minds of. That's it. You got it. Thank you, Unsung Woman, because that's a powerful thought. Now watch how this thing breaks down. If you continuously show someone evil and darkness and dark things, that thing becomes that person. If that person eventually becomes that, it's almost like you are what you eat. I don't have TV and I can't buy into that. Thank you. This is very important. But you are controlling the images. You control the images come to your mind. When you sign on to Periscope like what you did today, and you hooked up with Pastor Omar going to try to keep it real, always 100% every time you come on board. So when you come on with me, I'm going to be trying to give you something that's positive, that's uplifting, something that's liberating, that's something that's empowering so that you can appreciate that. But what happens is we are looking at television programming and we're thinking, we just say television program, but we don't really understand that television is programming us. They are controlling the images so they can make us scared, they can make us fearful, they can make us doubtful. They can, in fact, if you watch the wrong kind of thing, now I know my wife is on this, but she is really good at this. She is not watching this all that much. But sometime I know she's been watching sometimes I know she's been watching some daytime stories. Because then she's like, she might have some kind of sneaky thing like, what you been up to? Where you been? And because all the time on those daytime stories, they show infidelity. They show men sneaking out on their women. They show women sneaking out on their men. So that kind of stuff creep into your marriage. If you constantly watching that kind of stuff, or you constantly watching reality TV, that's the most unreal thing that's on the earth, and you listen, I see, yes, you like that, right? You watching that stuff, next thing you know, I got to pay for it. The brother man got to pay for all that crazy stuff you watching, because you thinking that I'm out there tripping and tricking like Lucius on Empire, or I'm out there doing some tricky dicky stuff. Like, I ain't doing none of that kind of stuff. I'm going to be a righteous man. But you don't see me on TV. You don't see the righteous preacher man on TV. You see the sneaky, tricky, crazy preacher man. And so I want you to understand this. He who controls the images controls the minds of the people. So we want to be mindful of the images that we put before ourselves. We want to be mindful of the images that we send out. What I want to do is get to the place where me and my wife produce movies, produce television shows, produce all kinds of things, and we're going to produce stuff that's good for your soul. You got me rolling over here. I'm glad, because it's all about me, man, really. If I don't have fun, I'm rolling too, and I'm having fun with it. If I don't have fun with this thing, then I need to be off of it completely. So I asked God, so God, give me some wisdom, give me some understanding. And he said, give him this today. He who controls the minds, he who controls the images, controls the minds of the people. I will not allow, that's why I don't watch horror movies. Why you don't think I watch horror movies? I haven't watched a horror movie in at least a decade or so. Because I am not paying anybody to scare me. The world is scary enough. You hear what I'm saying? It's too scary, man. I'm not paying nobody to scare the boots out of me, and I'm running around my house. Ooh. I'm wondering, I'm not doing it, because I realized this. What you put in, just as hard as the media output their, and sure, that's it, brother. The media puts fear. This is what I realized they sell us. They sell us fear every doggone day. Because if we afraid, when we're afraid, we give up all our rights and we give up all our privileges. That whole 911 thing and all the other stuff that go along with it, they sell us terror. They show us terroristic activity. The whole world is not doing terror. Just some crazy folk are doing terror. The whole world is not going crazy. Just some crazy folk. But every day they show us this crazy stuff. They show us these crazy movies. They put this kind of sickness in our mind, and we buy into it. I see it when they do it with the young people. They show them people rolling up trees and smoking dope all day and shaking their booty and dropping it like it's hot. And guess what? Our children, we see them looking around. They all doing the Quan. They all doing crazy stuff, because he who controls the images controls the mind of the people. Why some of these sisters want to be, our daughters want to be hot mamas? Because all they see is people with no clothes on TV, and they want to show that kind of stuff around. Listen, we got to stop it. We have got to control this. We have got to produce some stuff. So I need some producers out there. I need some filmmakers out there. And I don't want you to show me no whack, crazy stuff. Don't show me that whack stuff that we throw up as Christian movie and try to act like it's good. If it's not good, don't show it. But show something that's good. Show something that's the redeeming. Show something that's uplifting. Show something that's going to be a blessing to somebody. He who controls the mind he who controls the images controls the minds of the people. Listen, I want you to have a good mind. I want you to have a good heart. It is easy to deceive a dumbed out nation without sober mind. Yes, and that's what the Most High told us. He said we need to be sober in this time. We don't need to be drunk. We don't need to be high. This is not a time to be getting drunk and high every day, all day long. It's Miller time, because after you do some hard work, then you can have some time to relax. But right now, they stopped doing Miller time. They doing getting high all the time. We got to stop that. You hear what I'm saying? No, it can't be all the time getting high. Nothing worse than the Christian movie. You know what? Don't get me talking about that. If it's got to be high quality Christian movies. I've seen one or two high quality Christian movies, and that's what we need to do. We need to be just as bad as the dark forces are with their stuff. We need to have the best kind of stuff. We have the best kind of light and the best kind of technology. Oh, infinitely. Okay, please do that. God bless you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Listen, you already got my message. He who controls the mind What do they do? He who controls the images controls the minds of the people. We are going to be courageous. We are going to be bold. We're going to be high quality. We're going to be on point. We're going to bring everything to the table. And we're going to pull our resources and start saying, I'm tired of seeing what Fox television is saying about black folk. We're going to put our own stuff out there, and we're going to say, this is what it looks like. It looks like a Jamal Bryant on the front line. That's what it looks like. It looks like a million-man march where people are not just playing with it. They're taking care of business. They're rolling with the punches. They're doing it. So check out my brother Jamal Bryant. He got a program. Check out my sister Core Works with ULM. She got a radio program. She bad. That's a bad sister right there. And she happened to be my wife. She bad. I love her. I love it. Listen, he who controls the minds, he who controls the images controls the minds of the people. I got to go. Got to pick up my children. So take that with you, and let's see what we can do with that. See if we can't begin to think about this thing and what kind of images are we going to present to our children. One thing I want you to do, you can do this yourself. You can be an upright and righteous person. That's why I'm saying is keep your hands clean and your heart pure. You can love your wife. You can love your spouse. You can love your children. You can do the right thing right before them. And you can do right things so they can see a good image. They know what it's like. I know what it's like to be a good daddy because my daddy was a good daddy. My daddy was out there every day. He had 7 children, but he came home every night. Thanks. Check out Tiff. Are you son? Yes, I'll check out Tiff. I'll check you out, Tiff. I'm gonna see what's going on with you. Because if you rolling with me, we rolling with the Most High, and we doing the right thing. We got clean hands. We got pure hearts. We doing the right thing. We are modeling what it looks like. Hey, guess what? I love God. Do you love God? If you don't love God, I'm wondering what's wrong with you. So that means that you can look cool. You can be cool. You can be a full functioning believer, and impact this world. So I'm using this social media called Periscope to impact the world. Listen, check me out on what is that thing? I'm at Yasol on Instagram. I'm on Twitter as Pastor_Omar_, and I have a GoFundMe campaign. I'm in the middle of a powerful campaign. I'm in the middle of a modern day miracle. God is doing great things, and he told me to be transparent. He told me to be open. So you can find me at Omar-A-Muhammad at GoFundMe and find out how you can be a part of a modern day miracle. God is working a miracle right now. And if you don't know it, know this, that God is good. You're from New York, I'm from LA, so we're going to do it back and forth. I got my boy down in Baltimore. I got my other people all around this world. We're going to do it. We're going to do a great thing. Brother, I need your help to spread this broadcast, let people know that there are some people putting out some good stuff. On Monday, we do Monday Matters. On Tuesday, we do Table Talks with Pastor O. On Wednesday, we do Worldwide Wednesday. That's when we deal with global issues. On Thursday, we do Thankful Throwback Thursday. On Friday, it's just freestyle. So my freestyle today is what? Remember what my freestyle was? He who controls the images controls the mind of the people. Take control of your life. Don't put that crazy stuff in front of you. You are what you eat. Whether you do it spiritually or intellectually, you are what you eat. Don't eat nothing that's not going to be good for you. Terrorism is just a bunch of hooey. We're going to love one another, and we're going to do great things for the Most High. Look, keep your hands clean and your heart pure. This is Pastor Omar Muhammad, and I'm out. Catch you next time. Freestyle Friday next week. Monday. Praise God. I'm glad to see you, man. Con Shot.